So, hello everybody who is catching this after the live stream, because nobody's going to be here immediately right at the start. Unless you're just a mega fan, but I have 4 followers, and the odds of any of those 4 people actually watching my live stream at this exact second, you, Tim, and John, yeah. Maybe. Alright, I hit play if you're ready. Perfect. It's my second one. My first one was against John. It was not fun. I did lose my preseason 1 game against him. But that's also because... Oh, damn, dude, your power... I don't know what player that was, but...
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time
welcome
for
to Seattle.
Lumen Field. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks
We have a few sunny days in Seattle.
We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. 2 teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured.
And for those of you who are watching,
the training staff works on
just know that
we'll step
neither
aside and be right back.
Brian or Tainted Saint and I, we are not watching each other's streams. We can watch our own streams, but like I'm not watching yours and you're not watching mine.
On first down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to
forever
bring
known
up
as Tank.
down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he takes us up to the 4-yard line.
I at least now know
being
the kind of player that I'm going against.
And that guy just keeps getting better. And I'm talking about Tyler Lockett, who just made that nice catch there for a first down. Now in his 7th season with Seattle, last year may have been his finest yet. And even 100 catches, many of them of the spectacular variety. Paired with DK Metcalf, a heck of a dynamic duo for the Seahawks.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the
I thought that was a
ball
fumble
free,
too.
and it's
He
second
had
down.
complete control.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. And there's the rookie from Western Michigan, Dwayne Eskridge. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
No
gain
dude,
on
you
the
got
play there.
lucky.
2nd down.
This
defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their
I didn't
victory?
see you get
the pass
anywhere
rush.
near
Got
me.
to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They go back to Carson here on 2nd. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Dude, quit
Down
injuring
he goes,
my
folded
players.
like a lawn chair. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires Here's one that's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Oh, my God.
Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
All right. I did, yeah. That's not how I intended for that to work out. I'll take it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
I honestly
offense.
did not think
their
you were
last
still
drive
on the
they'd like to
end zone.
emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Roughing the passer,
For
I
them,
guess.
the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way to
I'm
get
still
it done.
taking
So
the
now
penalty,
a fresh
but
set of downs,
it
first and
happens.
10 after roughing the
And I fully
passer.
expect you to take the penalty if I do it to you by accident.
Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a first and 10 now.
You know, the longer I draw out the clock, the less I have to worry about actually playing, right?
From the shotgun, Wilson.
There you go.
Almost intercepted,
I was
but
throwing
it's
that
incomplete.
right to you. And another one of my
Not a
players
good
is out.
throw there, and it'll be second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To throw once more on second and 10. Wilson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards
it was my
there.
left guard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Thing in this game.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to
I might
make people
have
miss in
to
the open
surrender
field
because I don't have
can
enough
really
players.
generate big plays for an offense.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Rush coming, and
son
he's
of a
taken
bitch.
down.
I did not even
Dupree
see you coming.
in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
All right, well, I'm not going to be stupid on this one. I mean, I could be stupid, but I'm not going to be stupid.
So Wilson heads to the sideline, and on comes Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt.
Oh, stay in,
Myers'
baby.
kick
Stay in.
is good. And that will give us the very rare
I know, but on
scoreline
my
of
side,
5-0.
putting extra kicks
So
in
it's our
the
first
zone.
offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey,
You're still
in this
getting
league,
viewers
you
at
take
least,
points
right?
Any way you can get them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
You good? That's fair.
Tannehill and the Titans
I actually
come
get
up
to play
now
defense
first
now?
and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones.
Good pass.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 7 yards.
It did encounter a
there.
little bit of lag there.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
So what I'm
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
You mean like what happened to the 49ers?
Forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming
Against
up.
the Eagles? The Eagles just
a pile
injured
of bodies there, and that's when you
Purdy
kind
and
of
then
find out
injured
who's a tough guy,
backup
right?
quarterback.
Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Henry again on 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places
I mean,
and not allowing
you're
any
still
lanes
moving.
to open up.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He's got a man. It's Berkshire, the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And this one
come on,
almost
57.
intercepted.
That would have been such a
Not a
beautiful
good throw
interception.
there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's
No, I do feel that.
Here's Tannehill.
Like, I was all for the All-Pro, but
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and
oh,
incomplete.
dude.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on
Point to the
3rd
board,
down
right?
and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
McCann's kick up and good.
You're good.
And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any
I mean,
points
red
you
as
see
in
go
you
on
went
the board
over
in your
the thing?
favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh no, if it's in the red, if it's like too much power.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
All right, time for our Hail Mary.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
The funny thing is
And they
this
split
really
the
is a Hail Mary
last time
pass.
for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Yeah, no problem.
Picked by Kevin
You
Byard.
know, I try to be honest with you.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for.
pass.
Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they found a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have
Worked
that
like a
short
charm.
memory, but
Worked
understand
like a
why they
charm.
threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now he's got it. And the
No,
Titans are
no,
looking
no,
at
no,
first and
no,
goal as he's
no,
tackled all
no.
the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
I'm honored.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
2 yards. I know. I did screw up there.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at
I did screw up on that pass.
No
I mean,
gain there, and it's going to set
the
up
screw up was not
2nd and
telling you
goal.
about the
So
the
stop
header.
from the 2.
The screw up was
You know me
the
pretty
fact
well.
that
What do you
I
think I want here?
Play action.
I threw it to
Definitely
the
let him
person
get
I was intending.
outside
I know.
and
That was
create,
truly.
and if he has to run it, he has a little bit of
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. And here's Tucker McCann now for the PAT.
Oh, yeah,
And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications
All right.
later here
I'm
as
gonna
the
sit up
afternoon
now.
wears on.
Time to sit up, take a sip.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
I don't know if you can hear the baby crying or the kid crying outside.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1 play interception.
No, I
so
have the
this
window open
offense,
behind
they
me.
should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
Still knocked off
one play
center.
drive where you throw an interception.
That was good. That was good.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Bang, 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 bang.
This is Carson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Sorry it took so long.
Exactly
I was
what
trying
they
to remember
needed
how
right
to
there, because they
do an
needed to
audible
use the
and
ground
flip
game to take some
play.
pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
It's when you're up there, it's right stick, and then you'll see a button that says audible, and then
So
right
the ball
trigger will
moves
be
from their
the
own
flip. So if you
41
want to
the
look real
other
quick, we have
41
like 15
here for
seconds
1st and
left.
10.
Just like that. Hey, check right, check right. Watch it, you find. You just warble.
Yeah. And then just right stick to go back into the play. You ready?
Now Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26.
And Gerald Everett makes a good catch there for a first down, and he was signed away from the Seattle Seahawks division rivals, the Rams.
Might have
after 4
substituted
years in
for that
LA,
play,
backing
but
up Tyler
I guess
Higbee.
he's back.
He's excited about his opportunity in the Pacific Northwest. Last year, 41 catches, a career high.
And
That cat's
down
got
inside
jumps,
the
man.
15, shy of the 10.
Nice throw. Big man catches the football for a first down, and that big man, that's DK Metcalf, the 9th receiver taken in the 2019 draft class. I think if we redid it, he might very well be the first one off the board. 83 catches for 1,300 yards last year.
On first down, it's Carson.
Yeah!
Touchdown. Chris Carson, his
just the
4th
wrong
touchdown
way.
on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
But somebody, I did see one of my
Jason
players.
Myers now for the extra point.
Accurate kick.
And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Right down this one. Very nice indeed.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
The kick
and
is
they
up.
will send this one away.
Man, the kick is
taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Duh. Oh. That sucks.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
I was hitting the button for him to catch, and instead my guy just kept staying on the ground.
Partner, that was a lovely corner route and a lovelier pass.
Put it right there in the bread
That's a
basket,
beautiful
didn't
pass.
he?
Just dropped it right in there.
On first down, it's Tannehill. That's taken in by Ferkser. And he's brought down.
And remember, the Titans lost Jonnu Smith, their #1 tight end the last few years, when he signed with New England in free agency. So that might open up a few more looks for Ferkser. And he makes a smooth catch there.
Tannehill on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
I don't know what happened there, but
They'll
my
contain
AI
him to just 4.
like,
Second
took
down.
over. Because
Oh, it's time to give a little
I was
credit
playing
there to
as
the
the guy
defense. They
and was
played
running
that very
straight
well
down.
because it
And
was a
instead of
drag
running straight
route,
down,
and he ran a little shallower
ran straight
than
for the
normal as he worked straight
And it was
across
like
the
there was a
field.
huge
He
opening.
was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end?
Or what's
In
going
any
on
event,
here?
great eyes, head on a swivel.
Oh, no,
and
no,
excellent
it's
hands.
Yeah,
It's
versatility
good.
and showing those hands. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. He'll check that down to Carson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. We are in for a good
22
one
minutes
as
for
we're
the first
through
quarter.
one on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Good.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a
Yeah,
pass here in the first half
I was trying to
alone.
just sneak. I was just trying to sneak
another
right
great
over
read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Ferkser here.
Thank
And
you.
he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Tannehill now to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
I think it all came together there.
What's the
In-breaking
stupidest
route,
freaking dance I've ever
drove
seen?
it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Tannehill. This is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
All right, and with
This
that,
offense can certainly move
Just
quickly
gotta
when they
keep you from
want to. 3
scoring.
plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction.
the
there.
old
Brings up
roll on the
second
ground.
down.
They'll never
I
see
feel
it.
they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have
I think
once
he was
again taken
rowing,
the
or are you
lead.
meaning me?
This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
It's been close, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it.
I was trying to fair catch it. I wasn't
By the
touching
15.
anything, and it just kept going. I'm like, but he started running backwards, of all things.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. They'll try the left side. Carson. And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Room past the 20. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Thank you.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Did I at least get forward momentum on that one? Okay, good. I got 4 on that.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, it's Carson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
You do a bunch of
He's
run
going to have
plays,
another
people start
first down as the
expecting
tackle's made at the Titans' 36.
Or you do a bunch of run plays, people start
And that's
expecting
well executed there
pass
on
play,
3rd down.
but then
I
you
love the
just do another
confidence
run
that they
play.
had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up then.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decision.
57,
You have to know
put your hands
to know if he's
up.
mentally tough
If
enough
you just
to
put
have
your
a chance
hands
to
up,
turn it
man,
around,
you would have
or
either
is he a
stopped the
guy
ball
that
or
maybe
caught the ball.
you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The one thing you always like about Quandre Diggs is his ability to bring his cornerback build and skills to the safety position. Had a career-high 5 interceptions to lead the Seahawks in 2020, where he was a first-time Pro Bowler. I love the way he plays in the secondary.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he works makes it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Not sure what
To me,
happened
this
there.
leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
I ran into
He's
the
certainly
guy.
one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no...
And he will score. Touchdown,
That was
Seattle.
beautiful, if I
Chris
say so
Carson
myself.
with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one
expecting
gives
you
him
to,
a 3-point lead.
fake it. I try not to go for the two too often because it's more of a more better.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
But I'm the one kicking.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
No.
I think you are. I don't think that
Stay
there's
down.
any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
Now,
again.
would have been
You're
cooler
going to
is
take
if I had
care of
another
it,
player
but you have to be
manage to
careful
catch
about being too
right
cautious
as I
because now you can't
knock
run
the
any
guy down.
offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. Jones has him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Okay, yeah, you did get the first. It was like it's
Good
right there. I'm
strong
not
throw
sure
and
if
catch
they're
right there, and so
if the
far in
foot
this
slipped
game,
over or not.
the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job
Why are you
controlling the
running?
middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To the air again, Tannehill. And he'll be taken
Still
down, but
caught
not
it.
before he
Oh,
works
my
it
God.
past the 50.
I thought
Brown
so
is starting
too.
to get a well-deserved reputation as one of the top-flight receivers in the NFL. Went over 1,000 yards in his first 2 years. Makes another strong catch there.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard
I know. I mean, you're right. I did
line.
not see that one
A
coming.
big pickup there on the
Doing the
scramble.
Looks
yeah,
to me,
head,
partner,
shoulders,
like
knees,
he's
and
learned
toes.
a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision
I
there.
don't know.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game,
Not even
and he's
a question.
applying it now. We know all the receivers
No?
go through those tiptoe drills, right? Trying
Dude,
to get
you
their
had
feet
it.
down inbounds. But
Unless
a lot
he
of the
didn't
times
have
what we
complete
don't
control.
talk about is when they're up in the air
I
and they
guess?
catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet, not just
I don't know,
straight
man.
down,
I thought you
but
did
back
that.
because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet aren't down.
Touchdown! That's
There you go.
caught.
There you go.
A.J. Brown, his second touchdown on the season.
I don't think there's
as
a
his
question about
guys
that.
have now moved out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts.
Yeah, I thought you were only 3 points ahead of me.
Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
No. That would make it
at the 23.
Okay. Yeah. Now you're right.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Oh, you know what
And
just
Charles, the
happened?
way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, they're starting to feel a little bit more
I don't know
like
what
maybe
the
a
fucking
tennis
play is.
match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm like,
yard. Here's
okay,
second
what's
and
the
9. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I
The
know.
Seahawks
That's
on
why I
third
quickly
down.
threw that.
They've hit 2 for
I'm like,
4 thus
I don't
far.
know where you guys
This
are
is
going,
third
but,
and
this is
9.
happening.
Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Out to his left.
Oh,
a surprising
Brown.
move
You
to
threw it
go
right
for
into
it.
me.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
But I don't. If I do lose, man, I don't want to lose by only a couple points. I want it to be
Tannehill.
something that's like, okay, no, there was no.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
So let's try that again, guys.
Take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
And we'll see what his offense can do. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. Carson the first down and more. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 140
I was like, I know I can dodge that guy.
Now
Can't dodge
the
the one.
sensational afternoon continues. So the big play gets him all the way down to
It was
the
either I
outskirts of the
juke
red
into,
zone here for 1st and 10.
Out of bounds, or I take that chance.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett,
Ball was stuck to his
his second touchdown on the season as they have taken the lead.
He went to go spike
These
it.
two
I just
teams
see
this
him
first
go like
half, it's been fun.
try
Back
to
and forth,
spike it a
back
couple
and
times.
forth.
Like
Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, I thought about doing onside. I'm not really good at onside kicks.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I thought
I
you
just
caught
have
it.
to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half.
I don't know, man. These
decided
refs
there was
make
a time to be
questionable calls.
aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, watch 54, watch 54. So we got man. Set it.
Now again, right side. Carson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Carson. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Apparently.
Wilson on the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Yes.
Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming from
I'm not
Wilson
gonna
to the Seahawks.
fake it. I'm letting you know I'm going for 2.
It'll be Carson. They run for it. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Trying something new.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Well, he was hit as he threw it.
There's 2 guys right there.
Winds up incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football.
Clock stopped at
Nearly
1.
a 4th pick of the ball game.
Oh, you're going for a Hail Mary. I can already tell you're going for the Hail Mary.
Incomplete passes bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Let's get as far away as I
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about
the
turnovers.
first game
They
that I
had 2
played
of them in
with
the
Tim
first half,
on
and once you
22,
start about if you have
at
3,
the end
4,
of the first
5,
quarter,
you know it's beyond
told
difficult
him
to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Because it was like 30 to like 2 maybe.
On second down, here's Henry. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Now it's Lockett. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18.
Team member is on steroids.
To throw is Wilson.
Shit, my
2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here. No,
I still went 2 yards.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They run for it with Carson. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Here's Tannehill. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
He's going. What? That was a stupid
Tell you
ass
what, a
call.
lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them.
Who are these
and these guys have been
commentators?
taking advantage
Why
so
are they
far.
sucking so bad?
Now Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
No, I almost got
He'll
it, but
get
I
8
flicked
on the
stick
scramble there.
by
It'll be
accident,
2nd and a couple.
making my character just tumble.
Now it's Tannehill. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and
Teleported?
incomplete.
Yeah, on my side, it looked like they fucking
Manipulating the
teleported.
defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. McCann for the point after. And the lead is down to 2.
I'm leading by 2.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Well, I just, like, spammed Y. I'm like, safe.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
All right.
Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Jayon Brown providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Come
And
on.
4th down, this is a big call. This home crowd, they're happy with that.
Yes.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
Thank
you feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On first down, Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Still counts.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Take him out.
He is proving
especially
his
with the
worth
dance that he's
defensively.
doing.
Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
What?
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security. And
then
more
let the
often
ball go.
than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah,
it's been an hour or so.
Dominated.
As an unbiased observer,
I did tell her it was going to be a minute.
It would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his third of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On second down, it's Henry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 22. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run it again with Henry. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Titans have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Hello.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Oh, am I supposed to be afraid or something? Yeah, I've just been,
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. They find some open field here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 174 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And some room to maneuver. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 24. A big pickup there on the run.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect at setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it.
The
offense has to set the edge so they can get outside. The defense wants to set the edge to control things so they can kick the run back inside.
Offense wins there.
Offense won big.
Oh, you're good.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
We know.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Out left, he's got it to Eldred. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Thank you.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and run for him. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Oh, yeah!
At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot.
My
Definitely
foot went right over.
It was, but
right
boy, on
over.
the other
I saw it,
side,
I'm
you
like,
disputed a little bit,
what's
wouldn't
it?
you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
There he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Carson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
You know, I've never done this play before. Oh.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You know, I've never done this play before. Huh? Sorry.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Carson. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he's not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th.
That's interesting. The game is suggesting I go for 2. Oh, there it is. That extending the ball out to the line.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie and up their lead to 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Oh, you used the timeout.
The kickoff team on the field now as
it just said that you used one
away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
I was only using
timeouts
in
the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DJ Reed, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
We talk about
it was just like the
it was like keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
But okay.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Yes.
The type of game that he's having running the football.
I know you. I heard you say you're going to go right in the middle, aren't you?
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah.
If you know, right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Escaping the under pressure.
I ran into my own guy.
Sacked at the 10. They get to him for a loss of 4.
Also, apparently that was 2nd.
Up 3rd down on the Saints. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, thank
Will
you for
Disley,
the setup.
his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by
There's been
Myers.
very
His
many
guys will take a 10-point lead.
You should have gotten a touchdown. There's a couple times that you shouldn't have gotten the first down.
The
There's a
kickoff
couple
unit
times
is
I
out on
shouldn't
the
have gotten the
field,
first
and they
down.
will send this one
Or
away.
it shouldn't have been a fumble.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We'll play what we're given, right?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped
do you
for
guys
them.
have
The momentum
crumble
on the
cookies
other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. An opening there on
That's
that
okay,
first
I
down
wasn't
run
even
as he
playing
gets this
one of those
forward for
guys.
about 8 or 9. That looks to be
Yeah,
8
so it's
officially,
this
so
place called
2nd
Crumble
and 2.
Cookies.
Well, partner, I know this
We got
type of
one
running
in the
back.
city.
I mean, this size, this
They have these
intensity
specialty
usually
cookies
gets
now.
better as the game goes on. I just tell you
That
from
being said,
experience,
that
the
means
first few
that, you know,
quarters, you're
not
eager. You come running
cheap.
up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
Lawan,
D-line wearing
he was
down
pumping
fourth
everybody up
quarter.
and then realized he was
Yeah,
supposed to be
that's
injured.
not a guy they want to see consistently. Ball up to the 35 now.
Oh,
As
no,
they
he went
come
down on
up
the ground.
1st and 10. Tannehill
My leg.
looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Turf
A
toe?
big play that time for the Titans.
What the hell is turf toe?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for
You have your
1st and
computer
10.
by you, right? I said you have your computer by you, right? Okay. Not necessarily on this play, but at some point you might
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for
Oh,
an offense.
no.
Finding a way to create
That's the
that type of
defender I've been
yardage in your
playing
running
as.
game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Very painful.
To throw is Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. It would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Yet you tore
They come up
something.
here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you, their coaches
well, it's
and
because
the
you're
other
not
players are
playing
screaming at them
against
about
the
their
AI.
pride. Come on, guys. He's only gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that for. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
I don't know, man.
Not only another first down,
He wasn't doing that on my side. On my side, it was like it was a slow run. I honestly thought you were
we
going
see it more in
to.
college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Now he's flushed out left. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Face mask.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where now Carson fumbles the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, two-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
That was not a fumble. Whatever.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
You saw the defender run away from you?
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That was it. It automatically switched to me.
Definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game.
A different player.
I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Bobby Wagner, the all-pro, in on the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win, and the defense is coming.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
safety. It's on the floor. They did
He has been
see it
a
at the
workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it.
No, I saw it.
Carry the ball that many times, it becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
They go back to Carson here on second. Carson, the first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
They love the idea that they can take the
Seahawks are powered by
Nuggets. At this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
Be very careful.
If you have the ball, they can't score.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Elsewhere, man.
Now it's Wilson. Dumps that off to Petty as running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Penny?
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there.
Heard it just
so
like
frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I was not looking at my guy.
Throw there on first down.
I was looking down the field, and then it was I pressed the button and then
hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From just shy of midfield, Wilson dancing to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
It was me. I recovered.
Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble.
I recovered.
He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief.
You
Coughed
need
it
to
up, but it
stop
goes out of bounds. They keep
attacking
it.
my
Someone came out
players.
with a lucky horseshoe,
I'm going to
aren't
call
they?
a
If I were
personal
him,
foul
I'd
on
go
you.
out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, that's a nice job right
Dude,
there. He's
Dupree
looking
just
downfield,
punched the
but with no
cameraman.
one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines
That's
and
your
gets
guy.
out of bounds with
That's
a first
not
down.
nice.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. At that time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
That'll go for a gain of 7.
No,
and that'll
no lag
bring
on
up
that
a
one.
3rd down. Now Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Look at the team on this.
Seahawks. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Hey, you're only down by a couple.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run
Not
up and
completely
send
on.
this one away.
With how these calls have been going, it's not.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, you had a
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw.
Okay, Penny, what are you doing?
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
It was a high-up pass,
pick up
and then he
on
runs
first
backwards,
down.
stops,
2
runs
minutes
forward.
left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes.
I'll make it
And
so
put
it's not
this one
2
in the
touchdowns.
left-hand column. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line.
I
Knock it
didn't
on
say
the door.
that. I said I was going to make it so it wasn't 2 touchdowns.
Penny will try to punch it in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he's across the chalk into the
time
end
to
zone.
dance.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jump on it.
Rashad Penny. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on
right,
to
time
this
to go for 2,
4th-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. Titans are going to recover the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
I didn't feel like it needed the ball back.
Analytics into the game, and someone has said
now.
here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it,
Probably
they
get my
do
wife's,
actually recover the ball, which is
McDonald's
what we
order.
saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
I thought so too.
Coaches tell us, well, when
I also
score
thought
on
you caught
special
it.
teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire
Why
game.
take the ball there when I can just
Offensively, they've had
run
to
it
run
out a
with
few
them.
more times and be at the 45?
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game
Why are
has
you
been
dancing?
going.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
Nope. You gotta finish the game, man. You gotta finish the game. It's literally just a minute.
You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm just gonna kneel out the rest of the game.
The defense can stop it twice
Just
more
gonna
as they
walk
take a
out.
knee here.
Where you going? Time for you to go home. Oh, he's running back.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
All right, for my last play, I'm just gonna Hail Mary it just for the hell of it. And I'm telling you what I'm doing. I really am going to Hail Mary this one. Well, I set up for it, but I forgot to stop the clock.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks,
That
it's a
doesn't
win
surprise
here
me.
in their home opener as they move to 2-0.
Yeah, dude, against you, I realized that like rushing was how I was going to get by.
Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall to 1-1,
61 to
and they'll have a chance at
37,
redemption next week
right?
at home against the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, you get the Colts next?
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
No. I don't know what's going on with your guy. I don't know, man. It was weird. But good game.